Hi everyone, I'm Bobo, a Garmin product trainer. Recently, the new G82 was released. Although there is a slight difference in price, both use radar detection. But the G82 also has a screen like a watch. You can take it onto the course and view maps in real time. So it might seem like an obvious choice. If you're buying, just pick the G82. But in reality, both have their own strengths. This video will deeply analyze the features of both radar devices. You can decide after watching. Both use radar to measure impact data. But they see your shots differently. Let's start with the R10. The standard setup is place it directly behind the ball at a distance of about 1.8 to 2.4 meters. Align it with your target line. It observes the ball from behind. It continuously emits radar and tracks reflections after impact. It directly observes the ball's initial flight right after it leaves the club face, including changes in speed, launch angle, and direction, then uses this flight data to calculate the entire trajectory. So you can think of R10 as not just a single moment, but as observing a short segment of the process. Typically, R10 is recommended to have a flight distance of close to 20 meters. The data will be more stable. If space is limited, like indoors or short trips, the amount of flight data the radar can capture becomes more limited. So the subsequent calculations are naturally less accurate. Especially spin data can become inaccurate or even unavailable. Now, the G82. It is used in a completely different way. It is usually placed to the front side of the ball, about 1 club length away, aimed directly at the ball and club head, while G82 measures it directly, so it's more stable. So it observes impact from the side. From this position, it does not track ball flight. It mainly measures ball speed and club speed at impact, along with timing before and after the strike. Then it uses these snapshot data points to estimate distance or analyze your motion. For putting data, place the G82 about 35 to 45 inches in front of the putter. It can also help train the length of your putting backstroke and follow-through to achieve the optimal putting ratio. But if we lay out the data from both devices side by side, you'll actually notice one thing. They're not completely different. First, the similarities. Both have ball speed, club speed, and smash factor. The difference comes down to smash factor. On the R10, it's calculated from ball speed and club speed, while the G82 measures it directly near the impact zone, so the data is usually more stable. R10 additionally provides our launch angle, launch direction, spin, ball trajectory, carry distance, and deviation distance. These all share one thing. They only become available after the ball has been launched into flight. G82 adds club motion and putting metrics like speed, tempo, and stroke length. What these data points all have in common is that they focus on the swing itself. So you can think of these two devices in this way. They overlap at the same starting point, which is the moment of impact. But from that moment on, R10 focuses on the ball's flight, while G82 focuses on your motion. This is why the two devices ultimately serve completely different purposes. Back to the original question, which one should you buy? If you want to see ball flight at the range, choose the R10. If you play on the course and want to lower your score, the G82 will help more. But if you truly want to improve, you'll realize one thing. You'll need both. R10 improves your ball striking. G82 improves your scores. So the answer is simple. It's not choosing one. You need both. That's the tutorial. Leave a comment for future Garmin comparisons.